left to go, and Aurora, nothing has changed for them. It is all another day's work, and that Havoc is doing some work. That is almost a kill, and they realize that Cleve is on the move.
Zainu is down, and Aurora, after switching up their composition to become more aggressive, as it turns out, simply don't need it. A jump on forward takes out Jen Burton, and with one member left, the smart move for darkzero has to be to run.
Sometimes you get an EVA 8 and a longbow, and the other team gets a Havoc and a purple mag. That's what happens.
Yeah!
With Aurora letting them feel it in London. People don't give Aurora enough credit. We are seeing a team that's gone through a lot and belabored a ton in both their personal and competitive lives to get here. So much respect is deserved. Yet you can't help but feel frustrated after some of the times that they've had with the constant contest they've had to deal with.
And Go Next, absolutely frustrated after last game. What could have been a first place was denied to them by Entropic, who interestingly enough are right ahead of them.
Yeah.
The rotation that takes you from Big Mod up through Geyser is what Entropic have elected to run this map. And with Go Next looking for a way to reclaim some of their glory that fell just out of their reach. They've actually got a cutoff here if they use it correctly, but Entropic sprint through the building right through their own Arc Star to try and find a finish here. Horizon will insta-break this door, and it will be a kill secured by Entropic, but traded instantly by Slab.
Arc Star to buy some time and get at least a shield cell off. 25 more in the advantage. Slab wondering, do I push this? Knuckle clusters all around, but that's from his own team. A Thermite. He's just going to play it patiently. They've already lost DCTZR, and that means that if they pick him up right here around this corner, he can kind of bait a moment for Bambino to hold this door, and now, especially with Slab throwing his gravity lift, should be okay to do it, but another angle taken away from him and another focus of attention. So what seemed like an easy revive after that, now they don't have more movement, and they are in a worse position in terms of a team angle taken on them.
Now, they've full-thirsted Uchako already, so Go Next do have an equal fight, and with a little bit of space, can still stick the res. They have the advantage in this engagement, and with Fuse, have instant zoning potential available to them on the inside. Now that you see Entropic, one Knuckle Cluster in here will change their life. A nice deflect of the Caustic Barrel. Not an interaction you see every day.
No, it's not. That Caustic Barrel wanted to go up, up, up and away, hit the ceiling, and they popped it just to give that AoE, so they didn't want to give any entrance into this from Bambino and squad through the door. It is still 2v2, and I think they're just getting a little aggressive. Hayarka gets so much damage, gets baited out a little bit, and this should be the end. Hayarka down to his last bit of health, and it is Entropic who go down after winning. So we will not see the magic 2 games in a row from them.
I have got to give a couple golf claps to how Go Next played that. The quick ult recharge off of Bambino allowed them to ult one exit and to ultimately cut off their escape routes. However, a third party is ultimately incoming after all of that, and DCTZR is down once more. We are right back in it with a duo up against, this time not another duo, but instead the trio of Naked that has walked in full shields and ready to go.
Leica, Alpha, and Pinky not worried at all to take this fight against Go Next. Leica with the Volt finds a little bit of damage. It is the Naked machine. They are moving forward, and Go Next just says, yeah, we'll go next. Bracket at least, because this one is over for us. They will be eliminated. That will be the end of them for this set of 6 games. Moist and FaZe are in. Snipe down, Frex on the outside, and trying to give support to Phony, who is underneath the stairs and baiting things out. Pricey, I think, actually just wants to move. MT goes down just like that. Frex finds Pricey, though, and this is FaZe trying to take down all of Moist. There's still 1 member remaining, but no, that is it. MT is down, and Moist Esports goes out like that. And
we'll get to see play out, especially up against teams like Glitch, who are focused a little bit more on defense. With a Crypto Watson, they're one of our only teams to be pulling out this composition, and you can see why. They have consistently taken this position and literally just, that's a Revenant. That is a Revenant Octane!
My goodness. And look at that, they're gonna get hit potentially by the artillery strike from the Bangalore on the backside. E6 going into the Revenant, trying to make things count, but he gets destroyed yet again because the Bangalore Sheila ultimate was falling where he landed, so he had to take the jump pad quickly to try to get back in the action.
Zillash, the young, talented player out of South America, falls, and E6 continue on the push, but from behind, Naski and KCP come and clean up Glitch. Slayer's the last member left alive of E6, and it's going to be a clean finish for the Kansas City Pioneers. We'll see how they choose to play it out, as it looks like Aurora are setting up shield swaps, and NRG are dropping right onto Gunbare.
Hey, Gunbare want a piece of that. They say that looks good. She says, well, guess what? That looks sweet. He goes down, but there's still Gildersons and Nathan trying to survive. 3 squads left here. Aurora is one of them, but Nathan with the shield swap and the win over Gunbare. So it's Aurora and NRG who have survived here alongside Pinky, Laika, and Alpha on the southeast side.
This zone closes excruciatingly slowly, but look in the distance. NRG are trying to pull off the mobile res in the middle of all this chaos. They can still push up onto Aurora. Could this be NRG's game, or will it, as you predicted, be in the favor of Aurora? Naked struggled to take it from them, but it is all upstaging what's happening to the south.
Maggie throws the ball
Here
down.
comes Sweet.
Tries to get a bounce off it. Sweet goes down as well, and Aurora look to face off against Naked. Both of these teams vying for a top 5 finish, but NRG, they're vying for first place, and they're trying to come in and clean it all up.
A stall comes through from Aurora. This Horizon tactical allowing them to jump into the air, avoid a lot of fire. But with
Sweet's on
NRG
white.
back, Sweet has nothing, no weapons, no ammo. He's waiting for the Sheila to come back, and Aurora have gone down. This could be NRG's game, as they've got to take it up against Naked.
Oh my goodness, I know we're looking at Sweet's POV, but I want to see the in-game
They've
POV.
got it.
NRG
They've got
trying to
Sheila.
have the Sheila bring it
Sheila.
down. Oh my God!
Let's go NRG, clutching the win with the Rampart, the mobile res, the Sheila gameplay. Raynday I am over the moon.
A white shield, no weapons, and a Sheila.
You were as hyped as everybody else watching it. Talk us through this final circle here and how it all played out.
I mean, this is just a brilliant play coming in from NRG. It's a great call, but the difference maker is Rampart. If you're dropping on a team, there's always a worry, right? You're going to have the stun as you fall. It means your guns aren't going to be up, and you're expected to probably be the team at a disadvantage. But be able to pull out Sheila, do that damage as you fall from the skies, and then win that fight, that's difficult from NRG. And I think NRG were probably thinking, if we win this fight, great, we get the KP. We don't expect to win the game from here. But from there, when they win it, they get the mobile res down as well, and then there's just a little bit of magic that happens, because it's all about finding an opportunity, an opening, because one is going to occur at some point for them to cross. They survive. They manage to elongate their lives long enough to make the cross, as the 2 other teams have to eventually engage with that zone starting to push them together. But, I mean, you're looking for the magic thing in the backpack, right? We all say, you know, what's in your pack? Well, Sweet finds an ult XL. An ult XL to bring Sheila back into that end fight makes it so perfect for him, and probably the win condition for them in that game as well.
It is just NRG doing NRG things yet again, though, isn't it? Back against the wall, when you think maybe they're down and out, is it a series result? Is it an in-game thing? Well, when you think that maybe as a 2 they might have not been able to finish this game, just getting him back on his feet, and then the ult XL was absolutely everything. And when you get Sheila in a spot like that, it's just raining hell from above. NRG now put themselves in a position where they will be in the winner's bracket, where they don't have to worry about other points from other teams in these next 2 groups.
I mean, you look at Sweet as well. We're talking about the Sheila, great. Obviously